Hey, thanks for stopping by. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And this morning I want to talk about something that I've touched on several times, but I want to really drive it home today. And the reason this came up today is I was looking through some of my portable radios, and typically I try to remove the batteries from radios and other devices if I'm not going to use them for a while, because they will do bad things to them. So that's what I'm going to talk about. So let's go on. Okay, batteries can destroy. Most batteries leak, especially dead alkaline batteries, though the risk for a live lithium battery is very low and virtually non-existent for dead ones. You usually don't have problems with lithium batteries. Leaky batteries will destroy your devices, mainly because their leakage is highly corrosive. And you can see this picture down here. Man, those batteries can really do damage. Leak down inside your radio or whatever, get down into the circuit and actually destroy that device so it's unusable. So you want to protect against this. Okay, primary unrechargeable cells tend to leak when net potential voltage is applied. So that's why number one, you don't want to try to charge alkaline non-rechargeable batteries. But this can happen in devices where more than one cell in series, if some of the cells have less capacity than the others. So that's why the manufacturer warns you, make sure you put in like batteries. Batteries that are from the same manufacturer and at the same potential, so that you don't have that potential voltage across the batteries, which can induce leakage. All batteries self-discharge, whether installed or not. So you can, buy a 50 pack of batteries and they're still in their wrapper, but they're discharging every day. So the potential is going down. That's why you don't want to mix old batteries and new batteries, even though you haven't used them. Many appliances, devices, have significant standby power drain, including radios, because your radios sometimes will have a function for a clock to be on all the time, so it's draining the battery, remote controls, and even mobile phones. Now, mobile phones typically don't use alkaline batteries and those kinds of batteries, so you typically don't have a problem. But how many times have you picked up your remote, push the button, and nothing happens? You open the case to find out what's the status of the battery, and it's leaked all inside your remote, and now your remote is destroyed. It can happen. In many radios, an additional small current is always pulled even when the radio is turned off. That's kind of what I was saying before, especially those radios that have a clock function. They're drawing the batteries down and potentially causing leakage. That's why if you're not going to use a radio for a while, take the batteries out. This sometimes is called parasitic drain and is often considered a feature, not a flaw. Yeah, a feature, because, they're showing you a clock, for instance, all the time. So it's considered a feature, even though it's draining the battery and potentially causing battery leakage. This drain is easily eliminated by removing the batteries when the radio or other device is not going to be used for a while. And that's what I try to do, even though this morning I discovered a couple of radios that I had been using, I put them away and I didn't take the batteries out. It's not good. Here's some things that can happen. Look at these batteries. I mean, they go bonkers, just pouring out I'll call it battery acid. And that acid plus even liquid that comes out is highly corrosive and will damage your devices. Here's some batteries that are most likely to leak. Alkaline batteries, non-rechargeable and rechargeable. Yeah, they do sell supposedly rechargeable alkaline batteries. I'm really scared of those things. Carbon zinc, the old carbon zinc batteries leak. Lead acid batteries, you know that from you looking in your car and you get all this yuck built up on the battery terminals. That's what's going to damage things. That'll, some of my older cars, I've actually seen that stuff destroy the battery carrier or the battery container. And then, of course, the old zinc chloride batteries are another bad one. Now, batteries that are less likely to leak, and you might consider leaving them in the device, is nickel metal hydride, the new low self-discharge nickel metal hydride, nickel, zinc, and lithium. They're less likely to leak. I don't know of any instance where any of my batteries that were in this category had leaked. That's not to say they won't, but they're less likely. They're more expensive, though, typically. Conclusion: remove batteries from devices that are not used very often, regardless of what kind of batteries. If you're like me, you've got several portable radios. When you're not using some of those radios, take the batteries out. Please. If batteries have leaked, remove the batteries and clean the area immediately, because that substance that's left there can slowly corrode and destroy things in your devices. So you want to clean up. Typically you clean up with just alcohol. That's the important part, is to clean it up quick. Okay. And I would guess, and granted I'm no expert on this field or anything, I would guess that if you leave some of that substance there, that when you put in new batteries, it may start that reaction again on the new batteries and cause them to start leaking. I'm not sure about that, but it's important to clean it up as well as possible. So protect your devices, your radios, your TVs, your remotes, your laptops, whatever. Protect your devices. If you're not going to use it for a while, take the batteries out. Also, check the batteries. Periodically check the batteries to see if they're starting to leak. Maybe the device is still working and you use it all the time, but maybe the batteries are starting to leak. So check them every once in a while. Okay. Anyway, in conclusion, check your batteries. Batteries can destroy your devices. Some of your devices are quite expensive and it would be a pretty big loss. So have a happy holidays and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.